Phala is not a dead issue. It is so opportunistic for DA to say it will not vote for Phala impeachment. But equally, they are using Phala to hold Ramaphosa with scrotum. Because every time he tries to move, they are going to say Phala.
The buffalo are still at Phala. In another country where law enforcement and accountability functions, there would be a police investigation.
This is my view. Cyril has never suggested that he knows Mustafa Hazim. Cyril's version has always been that he heard about the purchase of the buffaloes from his farm manager or assistant manager, Sylvester. Whether the money was declared by Hazim as he claimed or not, it's not Cyril Ramaphosa's version. That's why the presidency has issued a statement, correctly so, indicating that it's really up to Hazim to prove what he said. Hazim said he declared the cash and he produced a declaration document. SARS is saying this side they cannot find the document. That is not Cyril's version. What SARS is disputing does not dispute Cyril's version, but Hazim's version. Yes, some people would want to say by association it means Cyril is lying, but legally I don't think so. But you guys can have your views on this as well.
Hello and welcome to the channel. Julius Malema proved that the EFF still have numbers, and they took those numbers to the streets and painted the town red, literally. And this was because of Ramaphosa's Phala Phala report. As promised, Julius Malema has not let go of this issue and took it to the highest court in the country. And let's take a look at what are his arguments, and does he stand a chance against Ramaphosa's well-prepared team? Okay, please give this video a thumbs up as we take a look at this. Let's now talk about the issue that is such of national importance. That is the impeachment of Ramaphosa based on his Phala Phala incident. The EFF and the ATM, together with NGOs, are trying to hold the President of South Africa accountable at least. This is after the NPA, SARS, and even the South African Reserve Bank have cleared Ramaphosa in terms of the Phala Phala case. Now they have taken this matter to one of the highest courts in South Africa, that is the Constitutional Court. So they want the Constitutional Court to set aside the National Assembly's vote that rejected this, a report by the Ngcobo panel. So that Ngcobo panel found that there was prima facie evidence that the President Ramaphosa had a case to answer to, and that there was misconduct in terms of the handling of the foreign proceeds in his farm, and also the way that the matter was concealed and how relevant authorities were bypassed in relation to the theft incident in his farm. You know, with kid gloves from the opposition, who are the respondents in the matter. That is the ANC National Assembly, and of course Ramaphosa had his own lawyer. One of the biggest bone of contention was that the application was brought fatally late. That's what they called it, because of the fact that we as a country are now in the 7th administration, and this issue where there was a National Assembly vote that rejected the report happened in the 6th Parliament. So the rules or any judgment, what is the use of that? It just so happens that Ramaphosa is still the president even in the 7th administration. And what makes it even worse right now, there's no case There's no case. That the NPA has dropped the case. South African Reserve Bank, all the different departments have cleared Ramaphosa as a person. In the 7th administration, if it was before any conclusions with the NPA, any findings with SARS and the South African Reserve Bank, maybe it would have stuck. That prima facie evidence would have stuck. But the question would be now, on what basis is that prima facie evidence on? But if they could actually succeed in the fact that in future cases, whether it's MK or DA or whoever has majority in parliament, if there is ever any prima facie evidence against a sitting president, that should be referred to impeachment committee regardless of the National Assembly's vote, to avoid this manipulation of numbers in the National Assembly. Hopefully they sort this one out for future sake, but will it now mean an impeachment for Ramaphosa in this administration? Definitely on my side, I feel like it won't. I don't know, tell me what your thoughts are. As you have seen in the videos that I have added, there is a lot of opinion when it comes to this Phala Phala issue, and we actually never thought that we would have to discuss such in terms of Cyril Ramaphosa, because he's this business guy. He's supposed to be the good one, right? But at this moment, we still don't know what the money was for then. That's the problem. That's the scary part on my side. That is our country, or is Ramaphosa in a situation or some hostage situation? That is what Julius Malema was saying, that it's actually for the benefit of South Africa that a ruling is made on this, because the DA will, not even just the DA, anybody who has knowledge about what is the truth about the Phala Phala incident could use that against Cyril Ramaphosa in his decision making, and that could disadvantage the whole South Africa, right? Because he would definitely be under some sort of capture. Okay, let me know what your thoughts are, but yeah, this is actually a big one. It looks small, but it's actually quite big, and it also goes on to poke holes at our judiciary. Is it captured? Can we find honest judges out there who will honestly apply law without being influenced by their political opinions? Please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching until thus far, and I hope to see you on the next video once the verdict has been announced, because at the moment judgment is reserved for this case.